Hey everyone, Kevin here once again with my 1, 2, 3 cents, and talking about the Muppets today as they are invading WWE Raw on Halloween night. The WWE put out a press release about that earlier on in the week. So as you can see behind me, I have some Muppets from my childhood. I'm a fan of the Muppets, obviously. Still in Sesame Street with my Oscar the Grouch t-shirt on. And I was originally going to do this with Fozzie Bear, but I realized not too very long ago that I sold Fozzie Bear in a garage sale apparently, and I didn't even realize that I had done it. So my one and only, my very first Muppet ever, Ralph the dog, is going to join me for this segment. So how you doing, Ralph?
Oh, pretty good, Kevin. Thanks for asking.
So, Ralph, I'm going to tell the people the story about how you and I first came together. It's actually a wrestling-related story, ironically enough. For those of you who have read my blog or have been on the page before, when I was a kid, 7, 8, 9 years old, I wasn't into wrestling at all. It wasn't until I was about 9.5 or 10 that I started watching. So my brother and dad used to go to the matches all the time in St. Louis, and they were going to another wrestling event. It wasn't a WWE show. I think it was one of the old NWA shows that was running in St. Louis at the old arena in downtown St. Louis. And it was near my birthday, and I didn't want to go, so my mom took me shopping for my birthday, and this is what I picked. Ralph the dog, my very first Muppet, so a lot of sentimental value with Ralph the dog here, and he's going to join me now, because Fozzie Bear, as you know from the Muppets, is the guy who told all the jokes all the time, and Ralph's going to tell some jokes here in just a minute, but since Fozzie got shipped away, he's not able to do it, so Ralph's going to take over for him. But my initial reaction to the Muppets being on Raw, definitely going to target that PG audience that they're aiming for, although they're kind of bending the rules on the whole PG thing. They're letting a few words get by that they weren't doing in the past. It's going to be interesting to see. I can't wait to see how they pull it off. I know this is not going to be something that pure wrestling fans are going to enjoy, but I think folks that watch WWE now have accepted the fact that there's going to be more focus on the entertainment than there is the wrestling, and I think on Halloween night that is definitely going to be the case. I would imagine there will be all kinds of other shenanigans going on that night. So I'm looking forward to it actually as a Muppets fan and as a wrestling fan. And I had planned a blog about this when it got closer to the Muppet movie being released, because I did the whole Smurf blog comparing Smurfs to wrestlers, and then I did the Planet of the Apes blog where I looked at some different wrestling gimmicks that involve monkeys. So, Ralph, you want to tell your jokes now, and we'll let the good folks go. Before Ralph does start his jokes, though, be sure to subscribe to this channel and share it with others if you do enjoy it. This is a quick joke time with Ralph the dog.
So, when I was at the WWE practice run the other day, I ran into Kelly, and she said to me, "Ralph, I haven't had a bite in days." So I bit her.
Oh, Ralph, that's pretty bad.
Hey, do you know how to stop Mark Henry from charging?
No, I have no idea. How do you stop Mark Henry from charging?
Take away his credit card.
Wow, you're cracking yourself up.
Okay, for the old school fans out there, how about this one? Why did the killer bees always have sticky hair?
The killer bees, why do they always have sticky hair? I don't know, Ralph.
Because they used honeycombs.
Wow.
So, I got one more question for you. What happens when you combine Rhino, the former WWE superstar, with an elephant?
What do you get when you cross Rhino with an elephant? No idea.
Elephino! And one last joke. How do you get a wrestling Kleenex to dance? Put a little Bastion boogie in it.
All right, well, as Ralph jokes and laughs away here, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Please, once again, subscribe. Check out my one-on-one interviews. I've talked to some of the best superstars from the past and the present, including The Miz, who just was released by WWE, so be sure to check that out as well. We'll be back soon with another episode.